Hey Collective, it's Intuitive Pisces Moon, and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. I truly appreciate your time and energy exchange. We do not have an agenda for today's reading. We're just going to pull some cards, see what's going on in the current energy, and see where we're going to go from there. So as we go through this, I ask that these messages be interpreted and sent to the people who most need to hear them at this time, and when they need to hear it, I ask for divine guidance, wisdom, protection, and love for all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's jump right in and we will see what's going on out there for the beautiful collective. So if you're new to this channel, welcome. It's so nice to have you here. And if you have not seen any of my readings before, I do things maybe a little different than everybody else, but that's okay. The messages still come through from spirit, from the guides. And as always, these readings are timeless. Take what resonates with you and what your intuition tells you is for you. If it is not, then leave it behind. That's okay too. All right, Spirit, please direct me for what needs to come out for our collective at this time, please. Thank you. Okay, we have two. We have listening and we have hope. Beautiful. Let's get one more. And I will read from those a little bit in the book. This one wanted to come out, and the moon. That's interesting because we have now the moon in 2 cards, and I also pulled my moonology deck. So there is some influence from the moon that's with us at this time. It may even be unknown influence because, you know, the moon card very much alludes to things that are unknown. So let's take a look at that first card. We have listening. So this indicates that you are meant to listen to what others are saying with their gestures rather than their words. So in my house of night, there will be a beautiful girl with skin the color of dark honey who has the gift of poetry. She is able to weave tales with great detail and expression, yet without being obvious or straightforward. Reading between the lines and finding true meaning are what are required of you now. Learn and listen. What others don't say is what is important at this moment. Okay, very, very cryptic. But it makes a lot of sense. And actually, that might be something that just switched in our energy right now. Many of us are learning the value of this. It's instead of paying attention to what someone says they're going to do for you, you're actually letting them do it and seeing if they're going to follow through with it, right? So I'm hearing promises, promises. So many of you have been promised something and had that broken. And it's teaching you something in this process. It is teaching you the value of actions versus just words, right? I'm getting like empty promises. So again, somebody may have said, yeah, I'm gonna do this for you, or I promise you this. And then you just keep waiting and waiting and waiting, and then nothing ever comes to fruition from that. So beautiful energy to start the reading off. We're gonna dive a little deeper on this and see what else we can get. So tell me more about this listening. Thank you. We have the 7 of Cups. All right, very good. So going along with the moon energy, that could be illusions. And I'm getting this could also be someone else's energy towards you. Okay, let's look at this because it's very interesting. 7 of Cups can be illusions. It could mean you have many choices out there and you don't know which cup to take something from. But seeing as how here we have, you know, you need to be paying attention to what someone else's words are saying, or sorry, their actions versus their words. Maybe it's like the bait and switch energy, right? I'm going to show you all these cups, but you don't actually know what's inside these cups, so it's kind of a veil, an illusion. Maybe they're making you believe they have 7 cups when in fact they only have 1 or none, right? So I'm getting illusion with this. This is very much illusion energy. So someone might be trying to pull something over on you at the moment, and you're being called to pay attention to the actions of individuals rather than their words. Okay? Words can, be meaningless anyways. The actions are what speak louder than the words. Okay, we also have the Queen of Wands. Beautiful. You collective, Queen of Wands. You're in this feminine energy with all this passion and this energy to do something. Don't let someone else's energy hold you back from doing that. I'm getting that as well. You're meant for something and you're trying to do something. Maybe you have all these cups to pick from, and maybe someone else knows that and they're trying to make you feel that they've also got a bunch of cups to offer you, but in reality they don't. Okay, we'll see where else is this going. Where else? That one. The Sun. Absolutely. Spirit's telling you that you are what you want to be, and you're not gonna let someone else hold you back with these. Now the word illusion is no longer coming to me, it's delusion. So it's like it's not working. Like you're almost saying to yourself, this person is deluded if they think that they're trying to trip me up. It's a very interesting expression. We have Ace of Pentacles at the bottom here. And I do have to say that there's a song coming to my mind, and have any of you seen The Goonies from 1985? There was a song made for that soundtrack by Cyndi Lauper, and it's called The Goonies Are Good Enough. And in the song she actually says, good love, your love is good enough. And so I'm honestly feeling that so many of you are radiating this good love energy, okay? And Spirit noticed, because they want to reward you for something, okay? And for also not buying into this other energy. That's very strongly what I'm getting. It's almost like you have this coin. It's like the bozo buckets. You get to throw your ball in the buckets and win a prize, right? I don't know why that came to me. Clearly I'm from the 80s. So as you're picking your cup, you are putting your passion into it, right? This magnanimous, bright, beautiful energy into it. And there might be other people that are confused by why you're selecting certain cups in your life. Like, why are you doing that with your life? Why are you choosing this cup? Why are you going in that direction? If it's love related, why are you dating that person? You know what I mean? Like, it could literally be anything. Somebody doesn't understand the things you're doing or why you're doing them. And what I'm getting is that that's not anything that matters anyways. Let them wonder about you, okay? You're gonna keep them confused and they'll still be deluded about what it is that's going on in your life, because you're just gonna keep doing you, right? You're this beautiful energy and you can't be stopped. That's very much what I'm getting here. You're gonna keep going. You have lots of options, lots of choices out there. You're not gonna be stopped from doing these things that you're doing. And if offers are coming to you in any way with all of these cups, the way to know what is right for you is very much, again, going back to this card, paying attention to what people are doing versus saying. So again, if they're offering you money, they're offering you a yacht, they're offering you vacations, and then like time and time goes by and you never see any of it, then that's manipulation. All right, let's look at the next card. We have hope. So this is also got a dark forest there with the moon in the background. So it says, know that no matter what temporary setbacks there may be in your life, light will return again. I love it. When the moon is hidden in the darkest forest, it is hard to see your next step, and it is easy to give into the fear that there will never be safety or light again. I am here to guide you when you have lost your way, whispering to you to maintain faith that good things will come your way once more. Take one step forward towards your dream, and I will take 2 steps towards you to help you achieve it. Have hope, and only good will come of it. Wow. So, this might be a message for any of you who are uncertain what's coming next, even if it means having to step away from some other situation over here. And maybe to some of you, these 7 cups, you also can't see. It's like there are so many opportunities and options out there for you, but maybe some of you can't see it at this point in time. And again, the moon is very elusive energy. It can hide things from you that aren't meant to be seen yet. So if you are taking a step forward towards something, go full force with passion, with love, with this fiery energy inside of you. The rest will show up as you take your steps. Let's get some tarot for this pile. Tell me more about this hope, please. The 8 of Pentacles, yep. The 8 of Pentacles shows up after the 7, which means you've had your patience, and look, there's the 7. So you've patiently planted seeds in some endeavors, right? Now we have 7 and 7. And it took you a while to understand that if I put my energy here and here and here and here and here, something will grow from it. Good, bad, or ugly, whatever it is. But with the 8 of Pentacles, it means that you have now at least selected one or more endeavors that you've wanted to put the most energy into and harness that for yourself, okay? So maybe previously you might have been a little scatterbrained with what you didn't know what you wanted, right? Oh yeah, there's so many options and I can't pick. It's like someone who goes to a restaurant, there's too many menu items, I don't know what to pick. And so you pick nothing, or maybe you dabble in a little bit of everything, like give me the sampler platter, a little bit of everything, right? With the 8 of Pentacles, it's showing that you have worked hard towards something. You have put your energy into some endeavor, or maybe a couple, and are now starting to see harvest from it, okay? The beautiful energy of that is maybe you're still uncertain as to where this is going. How am I going to use this energy moving forward, right? Things might still be hidden. You have assurance from Spirit that as you take one step forward, you are being stepped towards 2 times, right? So it's like doubling that energy. Bottom of the deck here, we have the 8 of Wands. These are opportunities and doors opening for you. And it's fiery energy, so it's very fast moving. This could be incoming communication. This could be incoming opportunities that are unseen at this time, okay? So I'm going to put this down. And then underneath that, we have the star. It's like you are destined for greatness. The star also represents hope. You now have let something go in the past. And this probably includes these, I'm getting like fast-talking, silver-tongued snakes who promised and didn't deliver on something. Lesson learned. You took the lesson with you and now know exactly what it is you want and are going to alchemize the energy to be in your favor and get it for yourself. I think back here you sort of realized that you don't need help, because the help that arrived wasn't truly help. It was like a delay, right? All right, so let's move on to the last pile here. This is the moon. So again, we've been talking about the moon the whole time here. Tell me more about this moon card. It is the last one of this deck. So it says that it's a sign that you must trust your gut. Your instincts and intuition will lead the way through the darkness. When you choose the symbol of the moon as your guide, you know that it is necessary to look beyond the obvious to know the truth of things. Sometimes people will say one thing and you have a weird feeling that they mean something else altogether. You have this power. You are being asked to use it now. Choose another card for a deeper look at what's going on behind the scenes. All right, we know what's going on behind the scenes. This card actually almost perfectly mimics this card. It says to watch out for people who say things and don't follow up with action. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. It also indicates that you're going through some sort of darkness at this time and you just have that hope to come out on the other side. So the sun is here. This card did indicate that the sun will shine as you make your way through this dark forest. So things may seem a little uncertain at this point in time, and that's okay. Very much you are being asked to trust the journey, trust your intuition. Trust when you don't trust someone, right? As strange as that sounds coming out of my mouth, it's accurate. You may get a strange inclination about a person or multiple people, a group of people, anything, whatever. And you feel you can't trust something. And so you're in this weird phase of, I don't know what to do. I'm in this dark space and I don't know what to do. Trust that what you have planted is growing. In fact, you might even be seeing some results already. You have opportunities and doors opening for you in this process. And no one's going to get away with anything on your watch. Very much getting that. As much illusion as they may try to pull around you, you are on top of that. You've already got it. It's already, you're like, yeah, no, that's not working. All right, tell me, ooh, getting like a tingling at the top of my head here. The moon card, look at that, the moon again. Wow. I can't say how many times the moon has come out. We do have a new moon coming up, and that may be a call for some of you to jump into something new, okay? Usually you try new things, you accept new things, you change your ways, right? In the new moon. Maybe you released something big with the full moon, right? New moon is always bringing new energy. Full moon's always let go of something that doesn't serve you. So the moon is very heavy in this reading today. And in fact, I have a whole other deck that's going to pull out more moon cards. Let's keep going. The Ten of Wands. Okay. So heavy burden here. I want to get one more and clarify that because I'm trying to figure out if that's your burden. The Four of Pentacles. Okay. It could be your burden. It could be someone else's. But we have the Four of Pentacles, which is holding on too tight to something. I'm getting that with some of you who are starting to reap these rewards of what you had sown previously, you might be afraid of losing something else in the process. The loss, though, is being replaced tenfold. Okay, again, we're comparing a 4 to an 8. Some of you feel that you can't move forward in something. It's like a trap of the mind here. We have the 8 again, 8, 8. So 3 8s, 8, 8, 8. That in itself indicates prosperity, money flowing in, abundance. But some of you might still be afraid that it's not coming. And so you're holding on to what you have like for dear life, but it's burdensome to you. Spirit's trying to let you know that the things you're holding on to don't serve you. And it's got you all up in your head about something. The main message here is you're not trapped. You have tons of options out there. Tons. Opportunities. Doors opening. And again, with this moon energy, maybe you can't see it yet. Maybe it hasn't been unveiled to you yet. 4 of Swords here. Okay, so some of you are still healing from something. The 9 of Pentacles. Look at that. The 9 shows up. It's like once you heal this energy, there's the 9 of Pentacles. You have nothing to worry about. Spirit's literally saying it's here. You just gotta get rid of something first. Like stop holding on for dear life to the edge of the pool and go swimming. Okay? Alright, I'm not laughing. That was the analogy that I was given right there. It's almost like if you were told that in the middle of the pool is a giant treasure chest full of money, you're holding on to the edge because you're afraid of something. I don't know what it is. You all will know what this is, and again, that's very much what the trust your intuition is getting at here. Spirit's like, yeah, no, everybody here knows what it is. You already know what it is. Let's get into the Moonology deck. Tell me more about this reading. What else is happening here? Thank you. That one totally fell on the floor. Alright, we have the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. So we did just enter Gemini season. So it's very possible that some answer that you have been seeking is near. It is nigh. Why I never use that word? It is nigh. Alright. So whatever this answer is, you might be called to... I'm trying to figure out a way to put this. Do a spell. Do a candle spell. Pray for it. Whatever works for you, however you operate with getting answers. Talk to your guides, talk to your ancestors. Write it down on a piece of paper, burn it. You know, whatever works for you. You all have your different methods. I'm not trying to tell you how to do anything. Alright, let's keep going. Adjustments are required. 3rd quarter moon. Okay, so the adjustments, we've already found out what the adjustments are, right? Let go of something. Even if the letting go of the thing is fear, right? The treasures in the middle of the pool, let go of the edge. Okay, meditate and contemplate new moon in Pisces. So meditate and contemplate. I don't know how many of you that's your form of reaching out to your spirit, guides, your ancestors, whatever. But it's like they're telling you here that you already know the answer to the thing you seek the most, and that you have to go within to find it and trust your gut. Trust your gut, your intuition. What do you need to release? OMG. What is it? I'm getting the strong notion that you all know what this is. You already know what needs to be released. You're carrying it around like a sack of potatoes. It's a burden to you. It's time to release it. A sack of potatoes can become very heavy. Let's get one more, and then we're going to jump into the Starseed Oracle. Conclusions are within reach. We have a full moon eclipse. Within reach. Meaning, and look, this card again almost mimics that card as well. It's like you need to go through this dark period to figure out what these burdens are so that you can let them go, so that you can reap this giant reward that's just waiting for you. Bottom of the deck, a new start is coming. And this just says new moon. Doesn't say when. It could be any new moon. So we have full moon, new moon, full moon, third quarter moon, waning moon, and now another new moon. So you already know what's going on here, collective. I feel like I'm preaching to the choir. All right, let's get a Starseed Oracle to close this reading out. All right, thank you. Star bathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission, and activation. So let's take a look at what that card is. The stars are constantly showering emanations onto the crystalline grid of the Earth. When things are in balance, the planet also sends information back up to the stars. Many starseeds have come to Earth at this time to help shift the planet vibrationally, to activate the ancient codes of wisdom that humanity has forgotten. And all of that information is stored in the crystalline grid. You may be being called to begin working with the stars and the crystalline grid of the Earth. Some people believe that the grid of the Earth anchors divine cosmic frequencies onto the planet. You may be guided to journey into particular places on Earth to unlock these cosmic codes with your presence. You may also be interested in a practice called star bathing. This card commonly arises because you're here to connect with the crystalline grid of the Earth, either in your hometown or by traveling to other places without quite knowing why. It can also mean that your light body, which is your energy body in its highest form, is being activated. If this resonates, take things extra slow in order to integrate this change of vibration. All right, this is your activation. If you want to repeat this, you can. I open myself up to receiving the wisdom of the crystalline grid beneath me. May the stars and the earth inform and heal me. As they do, may it heal the earth too. So we do have a person here just laying on the ground, bathing under the stars, and star bathing. So basically you're just activating yourself, your light body, and tuning into the frequency of the earth. I love that. All right, so collective, that is your reading for today. I don't think I need to dive any deeper on any of these topics. We went through everything pretty effortlessly, is what it felt like. You know what you need to let go of. You know that you have all the tools within you to manifest all your desires. We just got to let go of whatever these burdens are, right? Go swim into the deep end. It is safe. That's where your reward is. It's all good. So thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate your time and energy exchange. Make sure you fill your own cup up with love before you fill someone else's. Go within so you never go without. And keep in mind that I'm a beacon of light, here to help guide you through the darkness. I wish you all a lifetime of happiness, health, wealth, abundance, and so much love. I just saw 111. Thank you all again. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.